Got a sweet mail haul video for you guys today. So we know that there are some new Red Lasers Army bats that are coming out as group exclusives in some of the Facebook groups. And Blueshirts released an exclusive bat for their members. And I got them today. I got 5 of these guys. Really excited about these. They're all individually wrapped in bubble wrap and placed inside of a bubble mailer. So we'll talk about a few things going on with these bats, and give a short review here of exactly how they look. Talk about quality. The Blueshirts exclusive bat was produced by Red Lasers Army for an individual, and he used them as an exclusive for his group. And at the time, that first wave, just for members, that first wave was going for $14 shipped for the first figure, and then $10 for each additional figure. Hell of a price. Absolutely a hell of a price. And this is a great looking figure. I love the color scheme. Got the first one out of his bubble wrap there, and looking at him in the bag. Here you go. That is the Blueshirts Facebook group exclusive bat. Produced by Red Lasers Army. Dump out the accessories here. Now, one of the things that we've been warned about with the newest run of bats is that the peg for my camera's on the opposite side. I normally have my phone turned the other way. The peg for the hand and accessories is prone to breakage if you're not careful removing the hand or accessory. There's a technique that's been posted. Apparently the peg's a little bit tight inside the hand, so I'm going to show you guys here what I've seen, and it is to grasp and twist. Don't just pull it off, but twist it off. And I was able to do that without causing any stress marks to the peg or bending it or having any issues like that. So it appears as though, let's talk about the molding of the figure and the fitment of the parts. One of the things, his head fits well. It's not super tight, but it's not loose enough that it's just gonna flop around. Maybe like one sweet spot right there, it flops a little bit. That's not a big deal. These guys are gonna be displayed on a shelf. His joints and everything are firm enough that he's gonna hold whatever pose you put him in. One of the things that's typical that I've covered with these Red Lasers Army third-party bats before is a little bit of fitment in the way that the two halves of the torso go together. That's very easily fixable. It's the result of some mold flash. Paint on this figure. The figure is molded in a blue plastic, and it looks like the entire figure is molded in that blue plastic. The arms appear to be painted. The reason I say that is because the peg is blue and the rest of that arm is black, and it has the same paint finish as the boots. It's like a matte black. Overall quality of the figure is awesome. These bats do not have a chest insert. That emblem is a paint tampo that's directly onto the plastic. Some of them had a like back the original bats. They had a little. It was like I can't remember the lenticular decal that when you moved him, it looked like his inner workings were moving. This was a really cool feature if you were a kid back then. Rest of the joints tight. I mean, this figure's great. You can pose them however you want. O-ring is a good fit. Yeah, just the overall look, quality, and paint scheme of this figure is awesome to me. I really like it a lot. Let's see, that hand, this hand accessory, appears to be molded in black plastic. I could be wrong. I don't see any blue showing through, and I'm not going to try to, scratch this off or anything to see if it's blue underneath. But let's cover the accessories. The Blueshirts exclusive bat comes with a blue backpack equipped with pegs to hold his accessories. And these are all hand accessories. They're weapons that replace the bat's hand. And then the ever popular bat claw. And he also came with a blue rifle. I'm not used to seeing bats with a rifle because they have so many weapons equipped, but as a friend of mine mentioned in his live video just a little bit ago, he likes the idea that they came with a rifle because, what if the bat wanted, what if the need was there to use both hands and have the hand accessories stored in the backpack? Still has a weapon. So let's put this together. He did mention in his video that one of the pegs may be a little oversized or a little tight. Don't take any of what I'm saying here as being negative toward the quality of this figure. The quality of this figure is top notch. It's a modern, manufactured O-ring figure. Yeah, I think the issue that I was running across was that the hole in this accessory might have had a little bit of flash, a little bit of mold flash in it. If anyone is familiar with plastic injection molding or manufacturing processes similar to that, you'll know that you'll end up with mold flash from some of these parts. And let's try to get this one on here so I can have that one completely assembled. I'll probably display one of these. I would like to get a custom card back made. There we go. It just took a little bit of twisting. They're good and tight. They're not going to fall out. These are securely in place. And they look great. I love all of these different molded color schemes. When I was younger, we had all of the Fun School figures coming into the country. And Fun School manufactured G.I. Joe's licensed from Hasbro in India and several other countries throughout the world. But India was the big source of Fun School figures that we were getting back then. And those Fun School figures, they were made on existing figure molds, but they were molded in all these wild colors. I'll do some videos on some different Fun School stuff and some comparisons between those figures and their American counterparts, which still weren't manufactured in America, but Hasbro's an American company, is whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna put the hand back. Oh yeah, this is. You know what? After getting the hand off the peg, it's super easy to go back on now. It just glides right onto the peg. So, is it mold flash paint? I like the fact that it's on there securely. It's not going to fall off. I really, really dig this figure. It is an awesome, awesome exclusive. Thank you so much, Chris Pedersen, for providing us with these. Blueshirts is a small Facebook group. It's it seems to be a very exclusive group. I haven't been in the group for a long time, but it seems to be filled with a lot of great people. And, this exclusive bat is just top notch. Blueshirts also has a few other figures available as well, but I don't think they're exclusive to the group. I'll have a couple of those coming here very soon. I think there are a total of 4 figures from that group, and 2 of them are bats. The other one is a different color scheme, and 2 of them are Special Weapons Force from Action Force. They're European themed Action Force figures. You've got Bombardier and Stalker, and I'll have those coming here within a couple days. Looking very much forward to getting those guys. And again, it's the unique color schemes. It's the themes that go back through and play on G.I. Joe throughout the world, and things that other companies have done in the past. You know, when we were all kids, and things that we didn't have access to and whatnot. But yeah, back to the Blueshirts exclusive bat. An excellent figure. Beautiful colors. One of the things that I've noticed about the Red Lasers Army produced figures that have been coming out lately, especially this new summer wave, the new summer release that ended up being a little bit late. Man, those colors on these guys are just absolutely top notch. They're vibrant. They pop. I have a Force Afera, which is the South American Tiger Force set, coming here within. I hope to have them. I really wanted them before Christmas, but it looks like it'll probably be after Christmas before I get them. And when I do, I'm gonna do a big mail haul opening and give a review of everything that comes in the package. There's 12 figures in this set, and we're gonna sit down and we're gonna go through every single figure. We're gonna talk about it, and talk about what it's inspired by. And I think each of those figures is going to come with its own file card that'll have a bio, artwork, and everything. And you guys know that I love file cards and I love artwork and stuff like that. So we'll definitely go through each and every one of those if they truly are included with the figure. This rifle, I'm gonna put it in the bat's hand. Fits a little bit loose. I don't really like twisting stuff to try to make it fit, but I've got 5 of these guys. So, and there we have him, holding his rifle. That is excellent. Again, thank you so much, Chris Patterson, for providing us with these wonderful figures, and thank you to Red Lasers Army for the manufacturing. You know, these guys that make these third-party O-ring figures, in my opinion, this is where the market is for G.I. Joe stuff, for troop building, G.I. Joe stuff, things of that nature. They're keeping Joes alive for a lot of us collectors. The third-party figures are what got me back into really like just diving headfirst into collecting. And that, I've said that before, that it was Black Major Figures that caused that. And these third-party manufacturers that are making the O-ring style figures in G.I. Joe and Cobra themes, they are keeping this hobby alive for a lot of us. And it's not for everyone. There are some people who don't like them, or they don't get into them because they're purists. They just want vintage G.I. Joe stuff or only Hasbro. But I love these figures. They're very cool figures, and the quality aspects of some of them admittedly do have issues, but for the most part they're fantastic. I've shown you guys some figures that you couldn't ask for a higher level of quality on, and they run the same price as any of the other like Red Lasers Army and Black Major Figures. So if you guys get a chance, these are a limited release. If you get a chance, pick up one of the Blueshirts exclusive bats, and maybe check out some of the other exclusives that'll be coming available for other groups. Facebook has become a hotbed of activity for G.I. Joe and Cobra collecting. There are different groups who are putting out their own exclusive figures that are only available inside those groups. You'll find a network and a brotherhood of multiple collectors from all over the place, and you know, I've started trading, buying, and selling with all kinds of different people all over the United States and all over the world. As I've shown in a previous video, and as some of you guys know, I make T-shirts, hats, decals, and things like that, and I have shirts that I've shipped to the UK, I've shipped to Australia, I've shipped to the Netherlands, I've shipped to Sweden. You know, it's really cool to think about something that I made or that I put together, going out of the country to somebody else for them to have there, or you know, in another state even. Show you guys a couple of them here real quick. Yeah, I just do stuff like this. You know, Joe and Cobra logo tees. I sell these t-shirts, 20 bucks a piece shipped. I don't charge for larger sizes. All sizes are the same price. I don't charge extra for shipping. If it weighs over a pound, well, it goes priority. I have some people who purchase several at a time and get them shipped in a box. I use polybag mailers to ship single t-shirts in. Usually if I have extra decals laying around, I'll throw a decal in with a shirt. This is an extra free thing. I mean, it doesn't go in every one of them because I don't always have them laying around. I sell quite a few decals. But yeah, guys, hit me up for some shirts. I also have a Facebook group called Wearable Heroes. Shoot me a request to join that group and get in on the action. But main point of the video, Blueshirts exclusive bat. Thanks, guys. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you soon.